really surprised that someone in Elon Musk's circle is called Big Balls. Trump's been known to want a lot of things hung at capitals, and at least this time it's not Mike Pence. Hey, if you are in the cartel, or you know anybody in the Mexican cartel, first of all, hello everyone, and welcome to the Sohile Ali Show, the only podcast hosted by a comedian, guys. We are so excited to be talking to you today, and by we, I mean me, myself, and I, as I pull up the list for this week's episode. Bear with me now. This is, by the time you're listening to it, Monday, March 31st, 2025, and if you hear the world ending behind me, that is because I am currently recording during this storm happening here in Bloomington, Indiana, and if this video does get uploaded, then I survived. So if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please, guys, listen. We risk our lives to get you this show, all right? We put our lives in line, the lives of heroes. So the least you could do is follow this podcast, give it a 5-star review, add it to your library. And if you're watching on YouTube, what's up, YouTube listeners and watchers? I can see you just scrolling your life away. I love to see it. We hope you scroll on this page. And if you are watching on YouTube, I love you. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button to stay updated with all future episodes. Guys, how you doing? I'll tell you what, I'm doing good. It's storming like crazy behind me, but I mean, we're here. We're doing it, baby. Ain't nothing stopping a podcast except the power in this office going out. So for now, we're here, and the power is on, baby. So we're doing it. But I'll tell you guys, I've been doing good. I had a pretty fun weekend of shows. I got to host some shows here at the Comedy Attic in Bloomington, Indiana, for Naomi Caravani, the headliner. It was awesome. I had a great time. I'll tell you all about those shows. I'll tell you kind of what I learned about kind of bringing the energy as a host to stand-up comedy shows, and maybe if you're a comedian, if somebody who wants to do comedy and learn about kind of doing some hosting tips and tricks to kind of generate that wave, so to speak, that you can hand off. I'll tell you, speaking of waves, the freaking streets of Bloomington you could surf on them right now. I'll tell you that right now. So those in Bloomington and the south central Indiana area, I hope you guys are doing all right. But we're recording a podcast during this, guys. I'm telling you that right now. That's how dedicated I am to this show. No rain, no shine, no sleet, no skeet. I mean, hopefully not. This is a family show. We curse, but it's the kind of cursing families can handle. That's the kind of show we're giving you guys. So if you don't already subscribe to the channel, what are you doing here if you're not subscribed to the channel? What are you doing here if you're not subscribed to the channel, Wazowski? I'm telling you right now, it's free. All it takes is a little click on that button. You see that red button? If it's red, what are you doing? If it's red, I think you're Republican. Yeah, you wouldn't want that, do you? Listen, hey, Republicans buy sneakers too. Shout out MJ. But if it is still red, guys, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Okay, what are we talking about today, guys? Because what is this podcast if not just a deep dive into my own psychosis? But at the same time, we riff on trending topics in the news. And what a great way to talk about the world ending all around us. So I think that's a great thing, right? Don't you guys think? Yeah, live audience, live studio audience, they like it, guys. I'll tell you, they're laughing. They're clapping. They're having a good time. You guys wouldn't know because you think I'm living in Joker's mind. But what are we talking about, guys? Let me tell you what we're talking about. We're talking about so many things, including but not limited to exclusive Doge staffer Big Balls provided tech support to cybercrime ring, records show. Colorado Capitol visitors react to the removal of portrait of Trump that he disliked. And Fyre Fest 2 announces ticketing partner, guarantees refunds. So you know that they're going to be doing things the right way this time. Senior Trump administration officials had shared classified war plans in an encrypted group chat that also included a journalist. Guys, this was like the headline of the freaking week last week. So we're catching it right as it's stale as hell. So that's what we do here, guys. I take a look at the news. I find out what's going on every day. I check my New York Times. I check my Wall Street Journal. I even check Financial Times. Shout out to the Kelly School of Business for the login. And what do? I just pull little headlines here and there. Stuff that I think will be fun to talk about. Stuff that I think will be really fun for you guys to hear and watch me work through. So I appreciate you guys listening, tuning in. We'll do a whole weekly recap. We'll talk about some new jokes, pitch you guys some new jokes, plug upcoming shows, and then we'll let you guys out of here. What do you guys say, huh? Let's do it. Jump into it. First headline. First trending topic. Exclusive. Doge staffer Big Balls provided tech support to cybercrime ring, records show. I mean, is anybody really surprised that someone in Elon Musk's circle is called Big Balls? Big Balls? Whatever happened to Long Schlong, dude? This guy's freaking... What is this, his freaking Slack name? He's on Microsoft Teams with Big Ball. Big Balls is active right now. Big Balls is away. Big Balls is offline. What's he doing, man? Big Balls is slacking off. I'll tell you that right now. Who be texting me? You know I don't answer texts. Oh, my friends. Yeah, okay. We're doing good. We're trying to make sure that the comedy show can still go on later tonight. So let's read this headline here because this was so funny. This was so funny. This was so funny. So, out of Wilmington, Delaware, the best-known member of Elon Musk's U.S. Doge service team of technologists once provided support to a cybercrime gang that I thought it said gang that banged. Gang that bragged about trafficking in stolen data and cyberstalking an FBI agent, according to digital records reviewed by Reuters. Edward Korstein is among the most visible members of the Doge effort that has been given sweeping access to official networks as it attempts to radically downsize the U.S. government. That's putting it lightly. Past reporting had focused on his youth. He is 19. Creepy. And his chosen nickname of, quote, Big Balls, which became a pop culture punchline. That's just a punchline in general, baby. This ain't no pop culture. This has nothing to do with the zeitgeist, dude. Big Balls, dude. Big Balls. You could time travel to any moment in history and just saying Big Balls, bro, that's going to kill. That will get a laugh. Freaking guys in top hats and monocles. Big Balls. Ho, 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 rich, ho. Cavemen, if you actually explain it. Oh, aha. Ho, 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 ho. They would love it, bro. Big Balls kills. This is just a punchline. Timeless. Musk has championed the teen on his social media site X, telling his followers last month that, quote, Big Balls is awesome. Beginning around 2022, while still in high school, Korstein ran a company called Diamond CDN that provided network services according to corporate and digital records reviewed by Reuters. Yeah. Okay, yeah, basically... Yeah, breaking news. Young people are better at technology than older people. That's really all that's happening here. Oh, a 19-year-old was able to spy on some FBI agents outside of high school. No shit, dude. Have you seen... Undercover cops are the most obvious thing in public now. They wear a freaking wife-beater t-shirt, a little on brand, and you can see the lines through their shirt. Jack dude, random as hell, walking through a Target, walking through a park, sunglasses, baseball cap. Oh yeah, dude, this guy's just enjoying a nice walk. 80-degree weather with a tucked-in polo and freaking cargo pants, dude. Yeah, right. You can see the lapel sticking out of his nipple, bro. This is insane. Like, people are shocked that young people who grew up with technology, who grew up on Discord, Twitter, all these things, figured out a way to manipulate and hack other people on it. Listen, man, hey, in my days, I was pretty nice with a computer. I learned a little PHP, I learned a little HTML, I learned a little C. I learned enough C to get a C. I got a C- in C, and I'm damn proud of it. Probably shouldn't have been asleep during most of his classes. I apologize, Professor Whaley. You tried your best, but I was a lost cause. I was staying up too late watching Atlanta. But the point of it is, these are now kids younger than me. I'm over the hill, dude. I'm 26 years old. Might as well be 45. And 19-year-olds, 17-year-olds, all these kids now, they are freaking wizards with this shit, man. Absolutely insane. So don't be surprised if you open up your bank account one day and it says, Big Balls withdrawed all your money because, you know what I mean? He got you. So a little word of advice to keep you from getting attacked by the future Big Balls, the medium schlongs, the huge, toes, the everybody, the big feet, because you know what that means. Just set some passwords. Maybe make a password that's not your grandson's name and his date of birth. You know what I mean? I guess this is more of a direct attack to my family. What the heck's going on, man? Is this thing freaking buzzing me for no reason? Sorry, guys. It's a freaking tornado watch going on. This thing's acting like it's end of the world. It's fine. It's going to pass. It's literally, we're doing a podcast from the beginning of a storm to the end of it, and it will be gone by the time we're done. I'll tell you that right now. But that's pretty good on the Big Balls thing. I kind of like that. Colorado Capitol visitors storming the Capitol in Colorado. No, storming Colorado it's a blizzard. Colorado Capitol visitors react to removal of portrait that Trump disliked. I want to pull this one up again because this one just makes me laugh. Oh my God. Yeah. So did you guys see it? It's pretty great. You got to look at I know SNL did it last night, but yeah, visitors react to Trump's dislike of his portrait at the Colorado Capitol. And honestly, if you look at it, dude, it looks like Shane Gillis. I'm not going to lie. Someone like photoshopped him on it, but it legit does look like him. But I guess they have a little video here, but let me explain to you, because this podcast is for who? The uninformed, like yourself. This podcast is for what? Wasting time. And this podcast is for the huzz. God, I gotta turn off ad block to read this stuff, man. Listen, man, if you run a website, just let me have ad block on it, please. Please let me have ad block on it, please. So, Colorado to take down Trump portrait at state capitol after president demands Trump demands removal. Oh my God, I don't want to sign for Trump. President demands removal of distorted painting. Quote, distorted. Trump demanded Sunday night on social media that the portrait be taken down. I'm guessing this was a week ago, last Sunday. Saying he would, quote, much prefer not having a picture. Much prefer not having a picture. And I will say this, Mr. President, on behalf of everybody who has seen your pictures, we too would prefer you not have a picture. But listen, man, am I jealous of that hair? Are you kidding me? If I can have a lock of that hair when I'm whatever the hell he is, 102, that'd be great. So what the it's an article that starts like this. Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, Rosie O'Donnell. President Donald Trump has a long list of foes, and this weekend he added another, a painting of himself. Very nice. In a post to his Truth Social platform, Trump blasted a portrait of him that has been hanging in the Colorado state capitol and demanded its removal. Well, I'll tell you this right now. Trump's been known to want a lot of things hung at capitals, and at least this time it's not Mike Pence. Hey! Boom, baby. That's a good joke. Nobody likes a bad picture or painting of themselves, but the one in Colorado in the state capitol put up by the governor, along with the other presidents, was purposefully distorted to a level that even I, perhaps, have never seen before. He says perhaps. He thinks maybe he has seen distortion on this level before. If this is as bad as he thinks it is, if this is really as bad of a portrait as he claims it to be, don't you think he would remember a time where his portrait was so badly distorted? Doesn't that... Anyone else? Am I the only one here? Studio audience, what do you think? Yeah? You guys? Yeah. Wait, listen. The mics here are very sensitive. We don't have a mic on the audience, but if you subscribe to this YouTube channel, if you follow this show, maybe we can get mics on our live audience. Then maybe you guys can hear the live audience. I'll tell you that right now. But he said he would much prefer not having a picture than having this one. I guess everyone's open to that. I've taken some pretty bad selfies in my time. I've taken a selfie that I looked melting. I probably look like I'm melting right now. But I mean, for a permanent painting, the thing is though, I think I'm not alone. The thing is, it's a painting, you know what I mean? It's a portrait of him, so it's not even like it's someone's depiction. It's someone's depiction of him. But I mean, yeah, dude, I've never seen someone get this mad at pastel before. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. But on Monday, he got his wish. The Executive Committee of the General Assembly's Legislative Council issued a bipartisan directive that the portrait be immediately taken down. But I'll tell you this, at least it wasn't up long enough for there to be a big dust mark. You know what I mean? But really, if you think about it, this is the most convoluted Banksy I've ever seen in my life. I believe Banksy hired the guy who painted the portrait, the guy who put it up, and knowingly, that it would upset Trump and that he would remove it. This is all a Banksy, I'm telling you. I'm stamping this prediction right now, and when it comes out that he was behind it the whole time, you guys are going to be like, holy shit, that one freaking podcast dude had the scoop, man. Yo, let me show you. Here we are. And here we are. It was a Banksy. Okay. Next trending topic here. Fyre Fest 2. This time, more people in trouble. Fyre Fest 2 announces ticketing partner guarantees refunds. Yeah, what you're going to guarantee a refund after what? The guy's dead this time? Let me tell you this right now. Fyre Fest 2. For those who don't remember, Fyre Fest was basically the original October 7th. No, that's why. That's probably actually too soon. Let's pull it up here on the Hollywood Reporter. Very reputable. Founder Billy McFarland has branded the second fest as a comeback for himself. I'm sure it is because he's back out of prison. And the brand after a 2017 disaster in the Bahamas. Who's sponsoring Fyre Fest 2 other than like companies who are also trying to come back from big scandals? You know what I mean? Like who's Sears? Or just being failing, right? Bud Light. The Weinstein Company. Like who's sponsoring this big comeback after the 2017 disaster in the Bahamas? Yeah, a 2017 disaster in the Bahamas. A disaster in the Bahamas is like a natural occurrence. That sounds more like a hurricane or this freaking tornado happening behind me. But what they did, dude, that was more like straight up incompetence, straight up fraud, straight up a humanitarian crisis, a disaster. But the second coming of Fyre Fest is ready with a new set of dates and ticketing partner, promising refundable options. Hell yeah! So dude, you and your boys can get a Fyre Fest 2 package on the lineup, and then if one of your boys is being a fucking pussy, dude, you can get that refund and be like, you know what, man, it's cool. You can be a pussy, but we're all getting our money back because shout out to my boy Billy Big Balls. Fyre Fest 2 will take place from this May 30th to June 2nd, 2025. 8 years after the original Fyre Fest left ticket buyers stranded in the Bahama disaster that ended with the festival's founder, Billy McFarland, pleading guilty to fraud. But you know what they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me thrice. We'll see you guys in 2027. But Fyre Fest 2, baby. It'll take place on the Isla Mujeres off the coast of Mexico as a redemption opportunity for himself and the brand. Hey, man, the cartel is about to be having a field day with these rich idiots, dude. Holy shit, man. If you are in the cartel or you know anybody in the Mexican cartel, first of all, stay away from me. I will call ICE on your ass. But if you even have a second to look this thing up and you know that there's going to be reams of billionaires, millionaires, just idiots with their parents' trust fund accounts coming to Isla de Mujeres with credit cards, with unlimited Venmo accounts on their phones. These motherfuckers' lips are watering, and they are going to be taking this as an opportunity for themselves to pull a goddamn... Anyway. So while Fyre Fest is handling primary ticket sales, Austin-based ticketing site soldout.com, because they ran out of domain names, will partner with the company for all secondary sales. Mexican, they are getting there. They are. These guys are getting smart, man. They're going to be putting out chips and salsa. Mexican concert production company Lost Nights will handle festival logistics. Okay. The production company is called Lost Nights? Is that a little bit foreshadowing for anybody? Yeah, there's going to be some things lost on these nights. Hopefully not their lives, guys. LostNights.com. Listen to me. If you are working there and you need help, please write into the show. We can call our congressperson. I don't know. They probably won't pick up. Wow. What did he say? He put out a statement. Billy McFarland of Family Guy fame? No, he put out a statement. Fyre Festival 2 is about the adventure into the unknown, curating elite once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Yeah, you know what's a once-in-a-lifetime experience? Dying. Death. It comes once in a lifetime, baby. It comes for all of us, for God's sakes. Well, you're lucky to die. You're lucky to live, so therefore you're lucky to die. It happens to all of us. There's such a thing as good luck and bad luck. But the Fyre Fest 2 is going to promise a once-in-a-lifetime experience, guys. And what do you think that could be? Quote, soldout.com's background in the music festival world will ensure that our guests have a seamless ticket buying process from start to finish. Soldout.com is a great addition to the team, which also includes Lost Nights, our talented and accomplished festival producer and operator. I don't doubt that. I do not doubt that there is going to be a seamless ticket buying process. Seamless. Are you kidding me? They already have your information. They got it. Big Ball has leaked it to them. They have it. They do. Of course, the ticket buying process is going to be seamless. That's the easy part. Give us your money and we'll do the rest. Don't fucking worry about it. Just give us your money. Tell your friends we're going to freaking Isla de Mujeres and pack your guns, dude, because you're going to need them. This is, man, Mike White. Someone needs to tell Mike White to just get a documentary camera on there because this brother's about to figure out what White Lotus Season 4 is all about. New White Lotus dropped. That's crazy. President of SoldOut.com, Andrew Hentrich. Very scary last name. Hentrich. It's basically a henchman. Confirmed that the company guarantees refunds should the fest be canceled. They're not going to cancel it, man. You could be water up to your neck and the band's gone and the food is just burnt. The beds are flipped upside down. They're not going to cancel the festival. They're not stupid. No, don't worry, man. If they cancel the fest, we'll get our money back. No, man, it's going to be day 4. You're going to be all piled up on a sand mound praying to God that the cartel is feeling in a good mood that day. And they're going to be on Instagram Live going, day 7, hey, day 3 of the festival, we're going strong, baby. You know, we hit a couple road bumps. You know, it's only our second time doing this. But that's to be expected. Day 3 going strong. No cancellation. All proceeds from Fyre Festival ticket sales on soldout.com are held securely and will not be settled with Fyre until after the event has successfully taken place. And there you go. Look at the language. Successfully taken place. So it happened. Everybody died, and it was an even worse disaster than the first one, but it happened. Yeah. And who's to say success? Success could mean just waking up in the morning. Some of us call that a success. I do. With the kind of sleep I get. Until after the event has successfully taken place. But I'll tell you, this thing, man. Also noting the company is fully insured. Yeah, who are they insured with? State Farm? After the LA fires? Fans who sought refunds after 2017's failure ended up receiving pennies on the dollar as a result of the fest's bankruptcy. Tickets for Fyre Fest 2 range from $1,400 to $25,000. McFarland is also advertising a $1 million package for 8 people, which includes luxury villas, a private yacht marina, and a private jet to and from Cancun. If you drop $1 million on this thing, man, you're basically a producer of this event, and they probably got you on the hook legally. And what is this podcast but not the best legal advice anyone's ever heard? I'll tell you that right now. I don't care how many law degrees you have, how many cases you won. This right here, this is true justice. No talent has yet been announced for the festival. A great sign. An amazing sign. You couldn't book some dummy with a DJ pad? Some very cheap to hire comedian? Hello? Bro, I would do Fyre Fest too. Are you kidding me? I would do a set there like I would be there tomorrow. I would do it. Are you kidding? To be at Fyre Fest 2? I don't care. Don't even pay me. Just fly me out. I'm there. What do you need? 5 minutes, 10 minutes? I got maybe 10 minutes. How do you not have anybody booked or at least announced? No talent has been announced for the festival. And Billboard noted that 2 of the largest booking agencies for music festivals reported that no one from Fyre Fest or Lost Nights had contacted them. So shit, man. Maybe they are going to hit me up. Checks email. Hey, who's B. McFarland? All right, guys. The freaking Signal story has been done to pieces, so we're really not going to really talk about that. But we'll talk about a little weekly recap for you guys. I had a time at the Planetary Brewing open mic last week. Shout out to Planetary Brewing in Greenwood, Indiana. Always a pleasure, and it's always a great pleasure when it's open mic. And it's stage time, baby, so it counts. We'll take it. I'm almost at 50 sets for the year. Not trying to brag, just trying to tell you how much bad comedy I've done. 50 sets tonight. Hopefully we'll go to Hoppy Wobbles and bang out the 50th on March 30th. But this past weekend I got to host, like I mentioned in the beginning, 4 shows at the Comedy Attic. They were great. I want to thank everybody who came out and enjoyed. Our very last show Probably close to 100 people there. Very fun. Caroline, my girlfriend, her parents, her friend Morgan, her dad, hell of a laugh. Love his laugh. And that's what you need. You need at a comedy show. You need people to laugh. You know, I sometimes peek behind the curtain when other comics are up, and people are just kind of staring and just kind of taking it in, like, whoa, there's a guy talking. Like, hey man, if you think it's funny, fucking laugh. We need it. We got to hear it. It's energy. You can be a part of it. But we had a great time. Shout out to Naomi Caravani. Shout out to Jeff Greenspan, who featured very funny comedians, and I was very lucky to be able to perform as well. So I had a great time. And you know what? Speaking of joking, let's talk through some things here, because what is this show if not an entertainment haven for all of your news needs? But I'm trying to write some jokes about my life and what I'm up to, but I'll tell you guys some things here. So what is this? Yeah, America. We've talked about this. You know, I'm struggling with like jumping into just straight up like topics that are like so controversial, like Taliban, 9/11, you know, school shootings. Like, I don't know why my brain just wants to go there so bad. And like, I get like, it's art, comedy, write about whatever you want as long as you can make it funny. And I believe in it. I do. But at the same time, like when you're doing a hosting set, which oftentimes I'm doing, it's pretty hard to just open up with let's talk about the Taliban. Hey, you enjoying those nachos? I don't know. And people have done it, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's something that I want to be able to do better. Because like with the Taliban, like I say things like, people will be like, well, they find out I'm Afghan. They're like, hey man, what are you join the Taliban? And I'm like, no, of course not. I can never grow a beard that strong. Are you kidding me? That thick and black? I'm more patchy and brown. This thing, I wouldn't pass the test with these guys. Are you kidding me? They would leave me in the dirt. They treat me like a woman. But and then the other part of the joke is that's really the only part that's keeping me out of the Taliban. Other than that, I agree with everything they're doing. So anyway, it's weird because like I'm an American. I'm an Afghan American, the hyphen. But my whole experience in life has been an American. The child of immigrants, but like my parents are pretty young. I've never been to Afghanistan. They'd be like, who the fuck is this cracker? Yeah, so like one of the things here is like, recording a special in Afghanistan. Recording a stand-up special in Afghanistan would be a great idea, because if there's ever a place where people need to laugh, and we would have to do it in such a way that the Taliban doesn't find out about it. We'd have to seclude ourselves in like a little bunker in a little mountain, I know Fahim Anwar had a joke about performing at the Zanies in Kabul. But for a special, you could tape there. You make a little room, a little theater, make sure that no one finds out about it. You have everybody in there. Everybody enjoys the show. And then I convinced them that the Taliban are actually gay. They are. Hanging out, drinking tea with a bunch of dudes, that's fucking gay, dude. That's gay. I'm just saying, guys, that. And after they kill me for that joke, hopefully that spreads enough that there's an uprising. And then everyone can be like, yeah, man, these guys were afraid of being gay. They were pretty gay the whole time. And that's about as gay as we get. Guys, I should probably tell you about some upcoming shows where you can hear all these jokes once they're not even done. But guys, I am excited. I'm going to be in Fort Wayne this weekend. Fort Wayne, pew, 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 at the lovely Summit City Comedy Club, hosting for Kim Congdon. That's Kim Congdon on April 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Thursday at 7, Friday at 7, Saturday at 7, and Saturday at 9:45 p.m. I hope to see you guys there. Fort Wayne, be sure to come on out, guys. And if you have listened to the end, please comment below and say, here till the end, baby. If you comment that, I'll Venmo you. I love you guys. Appreciate you. Hopefully you tune in next time. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good start to your week. And go do something you enjoy. And hopefully that's not illegal. I love you guys. Goodbye. Real quick before you click away, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment below, and subscribe for all future videos. Hit that bell icon to be notified for all uploads. Have a good one.